people.
Oh, chat, oh, chat, oh, chat. This was a great episode, by the way. If you guys haven't seen this Gobcast, this is probably one of my favorite episodes you've ever done. This is a really good conversation. I highly encourage you all to go watch the Be Easy episode if you haven't seen it yet. If you live on the East Coast, there's also a good chance that you've smoked this guy's or at least seen it on the corner store, you know? But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the goddamn Morning Monday stream. Monday morning stream. Morning Monday stream. It doesn't matter, dude. It's a stream. And it's Monday. And it's a beautiful, beautiful Monday, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for being here, man. Thank you all for being here, dude. It's just a great way to top off the week, or start the week, I guess. It's a great way to start, ladies and gentlemen. How's everyone's weekend been? I apologize for not streaming more the past week or so. However, I've been very, very busy. Before we dive into today's stream, I just kind of have some announcements. I want to explain myself a little bit, kind of where I've been this past week. So first and foremost, we have a new podcast studio. This is probably the biggest part of it all. I previously was sharing my space. I've never really talked about this, but I previously was sharing my space. It wasn't like my own studio. So I had it like every Friday and Sunday, and then they had it like the rest of the week, right? The people I was sharing the studio with, kind of just like weren't very great to share the space with, honestly. They would use a lot of our equipment without asking and then mess up the settings and sometimes even break some of our equipment and then not pay for it. So behind the scenes, it's really been a nightmare, honestly. It has been a fucking every single week, just a headache. I have to show up about 2 hours, to 3 hours before I start writing the script and everything for the episode, just to actually like get my gear tuned in again and fix the things that they fucked up. So it's really been a headache, right? And finally, I got approved for a new studio space, and this one is my own. This one's completely private, completely reserved. I'm the only motherfucker who has keys. It's great. So we just now got that. Last week, we signed the lease. Today, my team's actually bringing all the rest of the gear up from our old studio. So after my stream today, I have to go run and build out the studio. And pretty much all week long, Monday through Friday, every single day, we're building in the studio because we have to have it ready by Friday because we have a shoot on Friday. We have a ton of like really crazy new shit coming into the studio, though. Blackmagic, which is like the leading fucking camera company on Earth. They make like movie cameras that shoot in resolutions that we can't even see yet. They were actually kind enough to pull up to our studio and basically gift us an entire setup, like a ridiculously expensive Blackmagic setup. And in exchange for that, all we have to do is give them feedback. They gave us 3 unreleased cameras. Our main camera shoots in 12K. Our new main pod camera shoots 12K, ladies and gentlemen. Goddamn motherfucking 12K. The TV can't even see it yet, ladies and gentlemen. The TV can't even see it yet. So we're going to be doing like slow-mo shots on the cooking episodes. We might upload an 8K episode just to stun on the haters. Dude, listen. Shit's going up in the Gobcast studio, okay? Shit is cranking, all right? Yeah, I want to give a shout out to the Blackmagic team because they literally just came through and gave us all this for free. We're not keeping them forever. However, my lead producer, Chris, he works on a charity event as the lead producer alongside the Blackmagic people. A lot of the Blackmagic people partake in this charity event. So it was kind of like a chance connection kind of thing. It was like they mentioned to him that they had these new cameras that they wanted to test out. And then Chris pitched to them my podcast. He's like, well, we have a podcast here that gets a lot of views, and it'd be a great way to test them. And they literally came by and just completely for free installed this entire fucking camera setup. And then there's I don't remember the company name, so I don't want to get it wrong, but there's a lighting company that is affiliated with Blackmagic that's coming in and building us an entire lighting rig for free in our new studio. And that's never leaving. That's permanent. So, like, I just want to say real quick, dude, Blackmagic, you are my favorite camera company on Earth. Every single person should go buy a Blackmagic if you're in the photography industry, if you're in the videography industry, okay, more so videography, all right? And on top of that, All y'all owe a thank you to Black Magic, dude, because they literally just cranked our fucking studio up to 10 for free. They just improved all your guys' viewing experience completely for free. Ooh. So now that that's handled, the next thing that we need to talk about is the fact that Kyle just moved to L.A. Now, for those of you guys who aren't familiar with who Kyle is this guy. Now, for those of you guys who aren't familiar with who this guy is referred to as Kevin in my videos, which I hope to God rings a bell at this point. If not, this news means nothing to you. Holy shit. I just choked on water. But, ladies and gentlemen, Kyle just moved to L.A. And not only did he just move to L.A., but we're actually going to make a show together. So, listen, this is going to be different than the Gobcast. Honestly, I would compare it more so to Pine Park, what it's going to be. We're literally just going to shoot the shit every week. We're just going to show up, get high, talk about random shit, and just talk about old stories and shoot the shit. It's not really going to be like a guest interview show. It's not going to be like similar to the Gobcast. It's more going to be like me and Kyle just shooting the shit every week, having a talk, you know? We just filmed an episode this past Friday for the Gobcast, and we just yapped for 2 hours, no script. Really, I mean, me and Kyle have podcast-style conversations pretty much every day. We just don't record it. So we were like, damn, we should probably just record this, you know? So he was a general manager at AMC for 6 years. He quit his job, packed his car, and drove out to California, and just got here last week. And now we're making a show together. So my studio space actually has 2 separate studios in it. One's going to be for the Gobcast, and one's going to be for Kyle and I's show, which we haven't picked a name for yet. The show with Kyle and I, it's a little far out. Okay, you're probably not going to see it until later in the summer. So don't expect this to come by the end of May, like next couple weeks. It's going to take a little bit to build, you know. But it's. I just want to announce that now that he's here, the ball's officially rolling. I think I actually got drunk and announced this when I was on a flight a few months ago on Twitter. But I don't know how many people even remember that announcement, you know. But yeah, Kyle's here. We're doing another show. We're gonna be shooting the shit. It's going to be fun, dude. Honestly, listen, guys. We're cooking, okay? Yeah, I got wasted, announced it on Twitter, and I kind of forgot I did that, you know? But Kyle doesn't even have any social media yet. Like, I was like, bro, you got to make an Instagram so I can, like, shout it out when we're on the show. Like, people can follow you. He, like, doesn't have an IG. He doesn't have a Twitter. This guy's offline as shit, dude. So I was like, damn, you got to go make an Instagram and shit. You know, so he's going to make an IG soon. You guys can follow him, okay? I'm just here to tell you all right now, Kyle is absolutely in no way PR trained like myself, and he does not have a filter. So please be understanding of the fact that Kyle is new to the internet, and he might say some things that the internet maybe doesn't like, okay? I just have to give that warning because I know him very well, and I just have a feeling that's going to happen sooner than later. So I just got to remind you guys, you know. Oh, shit. Oh, God. No. He's not going to be slinging gamer words. I don't mean, like, slurs and shit. But, like, sometimes Kyle just doesn't, like, he just be saying words, you know. He just be saying words, dude. No, he doesn't say the gamer ones, though. No gamer words. He doesn't say gamer words.